Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Eileen. I wanted to share a little project that I had to pull together in like 2-3 days with the help of some good friends, some good crafty friends. We were able to put together a what is this called? An embellishment book that was for a swap that was hosted by Cassi and Carmen. If you guys know, then you know, but I don't want to go into too much detail. Anyway, this book is going to be going out to Alicia. By the time you see this, she would have already received it. So this is what I made. This is the Sweet Treat Shop Swap for Cassi and Carmen, and it was for their birthday. The only thing I have to do left is a dangle. I totally forgot to do the dangle. Darn it. Yeah, so I would do that. And this trim was from Ebony, who is the Rosette Guru on Instagram, and she is the Crafty Girl on YouTube. So this trim, the fabric part with the mesh on top, is from her. And then I had this paper folded trim in the background. That's from my stash. I created that, and I added some stickles to the top of the cupcakes. I used some of my thickers from my stash to put her name on her book. I also did some layering just so the book cover was not so flat, because I didn't want to cover this image. So I had two of the same image, and I just fussy cut the horse. I used different heights of foam to raise it up and give it some depth. So this is on foam, this is on foam, this is on foam, everything. This is all on foam, just different heights so that you get different dimensions. So there you go. You can see the difference here. It's really thick, and then here's really thin. That way the lower level is pushed back into the cover. All right, so that's what this looks like. And I'm using the Dulce paper collection from Frank Garcia. I just made my own embellishment book using a tutorial. So I kind of adapted it because I really wasn't sure of the measurements. This was inspired by Craft Purge, and I believe she got inspired by somebody else. But the idea, the concept is there. It's just the cover, and then you make 2 pages, and then you attach it to your spine. And yeah, so if you want a tutorial, I'll try and put a link down below. Otherwise, yeah, it's your basic book making. So yeah, I didn't use any cardstock on the covers. Chipboard. I didn't use any chipboard, but the cardstock itself was really sturdy. So I just layered it, and with both of them having the heavyweight cardstock, it just sturdied up the book enough. So let's get into this. I used some seam binding from my Scrap Cabin Loft, or my Scrap Cabin shop on Etsy. Every once in a while she has a big sale, so you guys need to just go follow her on Instagram. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already used that. So on the inside, I did do some layering. I did stitches on the covers, on the layering pages. So here we go. There's the leftover trim that I used from Ebony's trim here. This she shared with me around the Easter spring earlier this year. So it worked out perfect. At least I think it worked out perfect. I used some of the embellishment pieces that I had for this collection and just layered it up. I used a tag right here to create a pocket. And this macaron and the cotton candy, those are all from Ebony's shop. And then I used one of the bags here and filled it up with a mix that I recently received from Ebony. So I just tucked that in there for her. Just a little bit of share for sequin mixes. And here again, you'll see some rosettes. These are from Ebony also. Figured I could share some. Gotta, you know, share the love, Eileen. Share, share, share. Use it up. Use it or lose it. So I put 2 of the rosettes that I received from her here because it's a chocolate chip cookie, and this is a sweet treat shop swap. So, all right, so on the trim part here, on the edging, this, like I said, it's from Ebony, and usually her width of her trim is about 2 inches wide. So I just stitched on either side of the seam that she created, and then I cut it down the middle. So I layered half here on the front side and then on the back so that you see trim again rather than just the bare back. I just sandwiched it there on the edge of the page. And I only put the trim on the pages and not on the cover. So you'll only see that on the inside pages. So the first page, they're both pockets. So here's the first pocket, and I created an embellishment piece. You're supposed to include 6 embellishments for this so-called swap, sweet treat swap. So I created this one. I used the KS Crafts cookie sheet. I just die cut it out of some glitter paper, left it blank so she could use it as a tag. And I just added one of the ephemera pieces. This again is from Ebony Shop, and there's another embellishment from the collection. More of the die cuts from the collection, and then this macaroon is from Ebony Shop. The bow on the top was a gift to me for another swap that I participated in. So it's coming in handy because it matches perfect. Then I just added on the very top some seam binding from the swap cabin. Swap. I keep saying swap. You know, the one I mentioned earlier. My brain is fried. Okay, so the next embellishment I created on this page, I made a little straw holder. I just took a strip of scrap paper. I scored it at 2 inches, 2 inches, and then I scored 1/2 inch out. Folded it like a little square here, and then punched a hole at the top and the bottom. And then she could easily remove the little pinwheel. So it's a miniature pinwheel. I made it with the same Dolce paper collection. All of it is the Dolce. Added an ephemera piece, and then this little chocolate bar girl is from Ebony Shop again. And then here I just layered some ephemera pieces so you can see I punched a hole on the top. You can see how it holds there. You probably figure that kind of concept out. It's really easy to create. And I had to stagger it a little bit just so the pages could fold properly. So here you can see how I offset each of the pinwheels. So I made a second pinwheel over here, same concept with the holder, and layered on some embellishment pieces right there. So let me just tuck this one in so she is safe and secure. And when she pulls all these pieces out, she could use it as an embellishment book. An embellishment book. Mini album. So here's the second pocket, and I just added an ephemera, some clusters here of ephemera, and it just says eat, sleep, craft, repeat. And that is a Scrap Diva die. This is another bow that was gifted to me in my collection, in my bow swap. And then we have a seam binding again on top. I didn't do anything to this bow. It came perfect, just ready to go. I just attached it, and it works out perfect. Look at how perfect that works. Look at that. So you got 2 little embellishments inside the pocket, 2 on the outside. So that's already 4 pieces. You also get 2 rosettes. That's already 6 pieces. But then on the last page, I have some die cuts that were gifted to me from Ebony, also the Rosette Guru. So I just put some double-sided foam tape, and she could pull this off. Just pull it off gently, and it should come loose. And then here on the last page, the inside page, I added a clear acetate pocket. This is the KS Craft planner pocket. I just cut it out of acetate and used my scraps to create ruffles, and she could add any sentiment here. I just added the little cookie and the donut on this one. So I made 4 of these ruffles, paper ruffles. Just, they're supposed to be embellishment pieces that you can further alter. So I made 4 of them. They're all in here, and all of these items minus the donuts are from, and the cupcakes. These cupcakes are from my stash. The donuts I got from my stash again. Here are those bows that come in handy. That's from the boho swap from my swap partner. I think her name's Kayla. I think it's been a while, but the bows now work perfectly. I turned these into paper clips, and I just layered on some donuts and the cabochons. The donut and the cabochons are from Ebony, and the bow is from my stash from swaps. And then here's an embellishment piece, die cut piece from the collection. So I just repeated the concept, attached them to paper clips that match close enough to the bow. And I thought that would be cute for my recipient. And so there you go. I stickled on a lot of the items to brighten it up. I will be adding a dangle here. And on the back, I added my sticker. So that's what it looks like. I also pulled out some metal corners from my stash. Guys, I don't know how to use this, but I did my best, and I tried to get it to stay. That's about it. That's all I've got. And then I got to wrap this up and send it out to Alicia. And my friend, I am so sorry that you are the person that, you know, didn't get to have her swap. And I saw I saw what you created for the swap, and I really feel bad that, you know, you had to experience that. It's always sad when somebody has joined a swap and fully committed and created their stuff for you know, whatever you signed up for, and then in return don't get what, you know, the same effort that you put into making stuff for that person. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to add my dangle. I'll take some photos, and then this is going in the mail immediately. So thank you all for watching. Thank you, Ebony, for helping me with this embellishment book. And Alicia, I hope you love your embellishment book. And I will see you all on the next video. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. It's free. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. And also there's a notification bell. If you tap that, it'll let you know when I load new videos and or go live. So I will see you all on the next one. Thanks for watching.